Hello. Happy Thursday. Well, two of my friends came today, so that's why I'm so late making a video. I was showing them a few of the things that I had made in here, and I think they were rather sort of appalled. I don't think they were sort of wow. I think they were more like, oh, blimey. Anyway, what was I going to tell you? Oh yeah, the top and bottom of it is, despite the very high commission, I have reopened my Etsy shop. At the moment it's just UK postage, because I couldn't fathom out the rest of it. I don't know whether it's me being brain fade, but to be honest, I've had a really bad headache in my neck, because you know I've got arthritis and stuff in my neck. It's just spondylitis, whatever they call it. So I've been in agony with my neck for the last 3 days. I've rubbed creams on it, analgesic creams on it. I've worn my thing with a magnet and nothing seems to be helping. Anyway, that is not your problem, that is mine. So I've opened the Etsy shop. At the moment there's only 9 things on it, but I will add more. It takes a bit, you know, you've got to type what you want to type and measure, and all that stuff has to be put on. I mean, I've got so many things, you know, my Etsy shop would probably be about 150 miles long. But anyway, I was showing what I had got here, which I made up in the past, which I'm going to take with me to the craft show. You know, these are like little neck warmers, and they've got rather attractive buttons on them, if you can see them. And it's got like a little silky furry. Again, we're back in the days where I used to be able to order from Ice. I also found my little bags. My friends took 2 of them for her granddaughter. I think she's going to keep them for Christmas or whatever, my little bags. So I've just got 3 left to go, either to the craft fair or, you know, on Etsy, whatever happens next. This is another neck warmer. I have to think about how I sort of put them together. They've got buttons anyway. And they finish up wrapping round you, you know, and you fasten the buttons. And these have got, there's 2 of them. These have actually got little hats to match. Rather nice, like a brown. It's got one of them's got a flower on it. And they've got nice wooden buttons on them. I might be wearing these myself if it gets any colder. There's another one that's very similar that's got, again, the wooden buttons on them. They do fold over like that. I have to fold them over and think about it before I do them, you know, but that's what they do. And this one's got, oh, another hat with a flower that matches. What else have we got? Oh, this one is a bigger cowl. I'm not sure which way up it goes. I think it goes the other way up. I think the flower's like up at the top somewhere. This is like a fold over, you know, neck cowl. Flower's detachable. Flower is detachable. This one's just a plain bog standard, you know, like a narrow cowl. They just fit really close. It's okay if you don't like anything too big underneath your coat. And this one is a traditional one. I've never fathomed out kind of how you actually wear these. I think you wear them as a sort of slouchy bit. That's a cowl. This one's a cowl and a hat set. I like this one. It's browns and stripes, and it's got the lovely wooden buttons on. And it's got the hat that's got the pom-pom. The pom-pom. Oh. This one is lovely fuzzy wool. Again, ice yarn. Oh boy, do we ever wish we could still get ice yarn. Yes, I know I can still get it on eBay before anybody tells me, but it's never what I want to buy. It's never the fancy yarns like this. This is so soft. So soft. Lovely and warm, so soft. Then I've got, oh, that's just a long scarf. Nice fine scarf if you want to just tuck it under your coat. That's pretty. This is the only knitted cowl I've got. It's knitted. Yeah, I knitted this in the round, I think, but I don't know how I managed to do it actually. You know, I think it was on a set of 5 needles. It definitely wouldn't have been on a worm. This one I like because, of course, it's purple. This is another one that's got, it's got lovely buttons on that one. Look at that one. And it's got fringing on. With a hat to match. I look at some of these on Etsy and they're selling them for mega bucks, but mine will not be mega bucks. If you're interested, they won't be that much. This one's another just a cowl on its own, no hat. It's done in like a sort of a, almost a toweling kind of yarn. It's fluffy. Fluffy. It's very soft, very fleecy. I don't know quite what kind of yarn you'd describe it as. Don't know whether you can see it or not. It's almost like you would knit a fluffy teddy bear in, yeah? This is another one, just an ordinary cowl. It's purple, by the way, not royal blue. And, well, this one is a scarf done in my, trademark way of doing all the different textures and everything. It's got the eyelash yarn. And this one has also got a hat to match with a pom-pom. And last but not least is lilac. It's got a hat. It's quite a largish hat, this, but I suppose you could turn up the brim if it was too big. Turn it back a bit. But some people like them bigger, or they like them slouchy, don't they? This again is extremely soft. And this has got, is it a cowl? Has it got buttons on it? Yes, it has. It's got mother of pearl. Well, imitation mother of pearl buttons. So it's another cowl that fastens with the buttons at the side. Right, that's the end of one. Ooh. Throw them around, Janet, why don't you? Throw them around. I'll put them back in so I won't get muddled up with what comes from which box, or which comes from what box, whichever way is grammatically correct. Who knows? Right, that's one box done. Come here, there's more. Oh, I look like I'm so tired. It's that headache, it's killing me. Oh dearie me, Janet, make a noise, why don't you? This one I like because it doesn't have buttons, but it's got an absolutely gorgeous brooch. Look at that brooch glittering. Once again, gorgeous yarn. From ice or wherever. Yeah, lovely. No hat to go with that. And it's the same with the pink one. The pink one's got some gorgeous buttons on there. Look at that. The buttons alone are worth a couple of quid. 3 buttons. And this is pink in an eyelash. It's a shimmery eyelashy yarn. And I've also got a white one in the shimmery eyelash yarn. And this one's got white buttons with the gold round the edge. Oh, this one's got a label. Crocheted by Janet Carruthers, or Jan Carruthers, I beg your pardon, Urban Gypsy Crochet. Got my label in that one. This one is very Christmassy, isn't it? It's gold eyelash and it's got a beautiful brooch. Can you see? Look at that glitter brooch. And the cowl is actually all like a fun fur but in a glitter. This one I like. I can't remember what yarn it was, but there's a pair of fingerless mittens with it and it's a lovely cowl. Very short little cowl, you know, to wear underneath your coat. But it's beautiful. Well, you know me in purple. You know me in purple. I adore purple. It's kind of like a rib stitch with a scallopy edge with the fingerless mittens to match. Oh, I've got another one of the cowls that buttons done in this beautiful shiny fun furry type of yarn. It's got lovely buttons again. They are so soft, these, honestly. Even if you're the most itchy person like me, these are just so soft. Well, this is me and my purple, although I'm not keeping this because it's a beret. One thing I can't wear is a beret. Some people wear them such a plum, don't they? They look gorgeous, don't they? But once again, it's got all the different textures in the purples, in a beret, and it's got a matching cowl, but that's just a circular cowl. It doesn't button. Again, another cowl that's fringed and got buttons. Where's the buttons? Pink floral buttons and fringing. I need to take photographs of these for when I put them on Etsy. And it's got a little hat to match. What else have I got here? Now these were unusual. They were all the rage a couple of years back. They look huge, but you're meant to wear them like that shutter shape. They're like a sort of a balaclava type thing, and they've got little ears on, like a little bear. I mean, they were actually classed as a child size, but they fit an adult if you want to walk around with ears. Now this one doesn't have any ears. This one's just a balaclava type of thing with a wooden button. They are still kind of fashionable. People are still making sort of similar things to this. And this one is a beige one with the ears. I think they're bear ears, aren't they? Not bunny ears, bear ears. This one's got the button, again the wooden button. This one's just a hat. It's kind of guy's colours, isn't it? But I don't know whether it's guy's sizes. I have got a big bag somewhere with just hats in. There we go, message. That's another hat that's got a big flower. Hello, come in. And these are not even my hats. My hats are in a separate bag. That's another hat. That's a child's one. It's got an owl on it. This one has got, it's black with a frog, child size one. And there was another one somewhere, but I can't remember where it is. This one's another chunky hat with flower and a button. It's got a peak on this one, bit of a peak. You can see it, bit of a peak. Ah, this one's the other one. It's a pink one with a monkey. A lot of times suggesting your child is a little monkey. I think it's a monkey. Could be a monkey, could be a bear, not sure. I think it's a monkey. This one is a kiddie's poncho. Just a small poncho. And another two hats done in this sort of russet colour. They've got flowers on them and buttons. And this is another one that's got a peak. or brim or whatever you want to call it, neb, and it's got the bar across and 2 buttons on either side. Right, we're getting nearer to the end. This is, I think actually this matches one of those, you know, jackets that I've got. I'm not sure. Oh shush phone, for goodness sake. This is just a scarf done in fine. These are nice if you just want a little tiny gift for someone. They wouldn't be very expensive. Oh, can't get to the others. Let's see if I can tip the... Oh. This one's a hat and scarf set. It's kind of unisex. It's just blue shade. Smells very woolly, this one actually. Very woolly. It's got a fringe on the bottom. And this has got a hat to match it. With a pom-pom that needs a trim because it's got a bit sticking out. Pom-pom. That was just a pale blue hat, but it's got a bit of glitter, you can see. A bit of glitter in it. Have I got any more hats? Oh yes I do. It's like, come here, there's more. Oh, there's another hat for a child. This one's got, I think it's a bear on it. This one's kind of a mohairy one. Again with a flapper flower on it. They're just a little pull-on hat, these. This one was a copy of, apparently, what's she called? Barack Obama's wife, Michelle. She wore this for the inauguration. It's a hat with like a little notch tie at the side. She wore one very, very similar. And somebody, of course, came up with a pattern, didn't they? Oh, I've got another one with a little monster. A little monster on it. These don't sell, they should. And another one, very Christmassy, with a reindeer. Where's it gone? Reindeer. Ooh, reindeer. Right, what are we on now? Oh, that's another lady's hat in the design of a turban. This one's okay, but it's quite open work if it's windy, isn't it? I think it's more for decoration rather than warmth. Any more hats? No, we're now on to the loads and loads of headbands that I made. That's got pink buttons on and it's got bubbles all the way across. This is the same pattern only in pink. Pink buttons with the flowers on. You can wear it either way. You can wear it that way or you can wear it with the buttons on the side. There's another one done in sort of like a turquoise green. Again, you wear it that way or you can wear it that way. Whichever way takes your fancy. This one's a turban, one in cream. I hadn't realised just quite how many headbands I'd actually made until I come to look. That's another turban one, but it's a very narrow band, that one, in green, like an olive green. And this one's one in cream. It's very thick, this one actually, it's like a double ribbon. So even though it's not very wide, it would still keep your ears very warm. And what else have we got? Oh, another one. This one doesn't button, it just slides on and it's got a flower with like glitter and a button. Oh, my leaning tower piece is falling over. And again, this is another turban style. Boy, do we have enough headbands. This one is the dreaded rosy wrap. You know I don't suit them. You know, Miguel had a thing about, I wore it once and everybody had hysterics. And ever since then, he's been after me to wear it again, but it's not gonna happen, mate. It's not gonna happen. It's a rosy wrap. This one's in black glitter. You tie it across. It's meant to look like, you know, Rosie the Riveter or whatever. And last but not least, oh dear, one of the headbands is a purple one. Again, it's a Rosie the Riveter one. It's a headband that ties like a turban. I just don't suit them. I don't suit headbands of any description. And then these three are just wristlets, actually, wristbands that I made. There's a blue one. And I think there's another buttoned on. I think there's another one in one of the other boxes. This one's kind of like, you know, West Indian or Rastafarian colours with a little black. I mean, they're quite nice. I think they're quite nice. Little bands. Yeah. Anyway, that's 2 more boxes that you've seen. Believe me, there is more. Yeah. Anyway, as I said before, I have started the Etsy shop up again. There's 9 things in it at the minute. No hats, no nothing at the moment. Just 9 garments. I thought I'd list the... Ooh, everything's falling on the floor. Thought I'd list the garments first, you know, because they're the bigger things to list, aren't they? And measure and price and sort out, yeah. And they've gone on first. I've still got boxes of stuff here. As I said before, I am not taking garments to the craft fair. They are heavy to transport and put on rails and everything. And people, oh, they love them. People say, oh, they're gorgeous, they're beautiful. Oh, aren't you such a good crocheter, blah, 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 but nobody ever buys them. So obviously they don't go prepared to fork out any more than sort of £5 or £10 on anything. And of course, if it's a cardigan that's cost me £30 for the wool, I'm not going to sell it for £10, am I? Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. And as I say, I didn't really want to start my Etsy shop up again because it grieves me, the amount of, you know, commission that they take. It really hurts my wallet. But it's got to the stage now where any kind of money in my pocket would be better than it being in the shed, yeah. The crafting shed, oh, I do like that. So soft. So soft. I mean, the pink one's not my colour, but I do like that one. And the white one's here. The white one. Do you know, I have to have a lesson in how you actually fasten them. I've forgotten. When I was making them, I knew which way they went. Now I don't know. I'll have to try it on my mannequin, get them to fasten them the right way. And the pink, I'm not a pink person, but if you're a pink person, that's pink and it's glittery. This one though, I mean, look at the brooch on that. Isn't that gorgeous? It's the same with that grey one. I mean, the brooch alone is worth a few quid. The brooch alone, look at that. Fabulous, it glitters. Shiny. Yeah, anyway, that's what I was doing today. I was showing those to my friends. Oh, I need another sip of my coffee, I've gone dry. So, I need to try to get everything listed on Etsy before the family come back, because I don't think they'd be very pleased if they came back to about 12 totes full of crochet. But, and I noticed that the, what do you call it, the clothes rack I've got in the shed is now leaning like that, so I need to take everything off and screw it all together again. It's obviously come unscrewed a bit, so it's got a definite lean to one side. Maybe there's too much on it, who knows, yeah. Anyway, that's what I want to do. I want to put more of the other, you know, garments Because the ones that are actually in the shed are all the later ones that I've crocheted, and there isn't any photographs of them so far. So I need to do that. Oh, woman's work is never done, is it? Oh, boysy boy. Anyway, I'm going to go now, take some tablets, which will probably zonk me out, as you can see. Look at the bags under the eyes. You can tell I'm in pain, can't you? Oh, and it's telling me to shut up. That was nice timing. I said I was going to go, and now I have to go. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to look at my Etsy shop, and I'll put the link underneath. Bye now.